Good morning, students. I am pleased to announce that today we're going to start our very first online lesson. It is actually going to be recorded, which means that you can watch this as many times as you want, not only today, but also the days to come. Ok, estudiantes, muy buen día. Quisiera darles la bienvenida a esta primera clase que vamos a tener, lo cual es la primera clase online que ustedes podrán ver no solamente el día de hoy, sino en los días que puedan venir para poder repasar un poco de lo que vamos a ver el día de hoy. Quisiera, por favor, que me puedan ayudar con sus comentarios, tal vez un me gusta y tal vez compartir este video. Muy bien, espero que sea de su agrado y vamos a tratar de ser lo más breves y concisos al momento de poder explicar la parte gramatical, el aprendizaje de nuevo vocabulario y en parte algún enfoque fonético o fonológico en cuanto a lo que hablamos de pronunciación. Muy bien, para dar inicio vamos a comenzar aquí abriendo un documento. Este es el libro que estamos utilizando de momento para poder hacer nuestras clases más significativas. Vamos a llegar a ver que en las anteriores clases hemos tenido la oportunidad de poder repasar lo que es el verbo to be y su tiempo presente. Recordarán ustedes que tenemos aquí el verbo to be en presente simple en sus tres formas, o como lo podemos llamar, conjugar. So, I am going to start reviewing the verb to be in present simple tense, yes, and the forms of is, are, the way it is conjugated, yes, according to the person that we are talking, if it is a first person singular, a second person singular, or a third person singular. Okay, you might wonder, what is that you're talking about, teacher? So, when we're talking about this personal pronoun I, as you can see here, yes, as you can see it here, I, in grammar, is a personal pronoun, yes? And I is a personal pronoun that works with the verb to be in its form yes, okay, which in Spanish would be yo soy, yo estoy, yo debo, yo tengo, yo siento. Well, that's most of it. Well, anyway, when we talk about the third person singular, we're talking about a person that is not in the conversation, yes, somebody that is not part of the conversation. But we're talking about that person, yes? Maybe we are talking one-on-one, that would be one person singular, second person singular, and we talk about somebody else. When we do that, we are talking about a third person singular. Whether it is a man, a woman, or an animal, an object, a place, it doesn't matter, yes? So, as you already know, we have the personal pronoun he that is used for singular male, yes? Masculine and yes, he will always work with a verb to be in its form is, as well as she, that is a personal pronoun and a third person, yes, for singular female. Yes, this is a feminine personal pronoun. Okay, let's go now with this personal pronoun that we have here. It's it, yes, it's not pronounced eat, it's pronounced it. It's a short e. It is a personal pronoun. We could say it's neutral, yes, it's neutral. We don't have a gender for this, nor male nor female, but in some way it works with both, yes. It is mostly used for animals, places, objects, the time, the weather, yes. Well, but as well, it's a singular personal pronoun. It is part of a third person singular, yes, and it works with is, as you can see it here. Okay. Well, let's go now with we. We is a first person plural. You may say, Mr. Rodrigo, what are you talking about whenever you say first person? First person includes the person who is speaking or giving the message. It's not that difficult. Right now, I am the first person singular here because I am only one person and I am giving you a message. Yes, I am the first person. Now, with that person, when that person is working along with another, that makes not only one, maybe two or more. When that word I over here is included in maybe you and they and she, then you make the combination to get this first person plural, which is we. We works with the form of a verb to be are. We are. Yes. You is the is the second person singular and plural. Yes, in English we can use the word you to refer to one person or two people or more. Yes, and that's the way we do it. Okay, so that's not difficult to understand. You already know it. We're just reviewing it. Okay, yes. Next, we have the third person plural, which means he is the third person singular. Yes. But whenever we're talking about two or more men, we're talking about a third person plural. Yes? And the plural for he is they. Just like with he, we also have she, which is singular personal pronoun for feminine. And the plural for this is they. They is a personal pronoun in the third person plural. Yes, as well as it is the same. We're talking about two animals, two places, so many things that we can talk about using it. The plural for it is they. So as you know, all three work with the verb to be in its form are. That's not difficult to catch, okay? So as you already know, we have three forms of a verb to be. There you go. Is, and are. Depending on the subject, we will use either is, or are. As you can see here, I works with He, she, and it work with is. We, you, and they work with are. And well, if you want to go deeper into grammar, all we need to do is just make the contraction. So what is a contraction? And you may say, okay, I already know what a contraction is in English, and it's everything that is selected here. Yes, it is highlighted and it's in parentheses, you see? Well, a contraction is when you push two words together. Yes. Let's say that you push the word I and the word together. In order to do so, we're going to use a Word document to do it live so that you can see it and how this is working. Okay, I'm sorry, this is not the first time I'm using this technology and this media to reach my students. But as you know, this will take a little time for you to get used to it. Well, anyway, here we are, and we said that there, over there, yes. All right, so here we got our with this is gonna be our whiteboard. So you have the word I and the word yes. And then we have, for some reason, you have, okay, this is in English. We're going to set this into Spanish. There we go. Spanish. There you go. All right, so, right? And this should be equal, I am. Yes, you push these two words together, just like in here, but what you do is to kill someone. You kill this letter A, yes, and you kill that letter. So, as you know, when we die, we go to heaven and we have an aura above our head. Just like that, you delete the A and you put an apostrophe on top. Yes, there you go. And there you are. Boom. And that's where you got from. Yes, it used to be I am, you pushed it together, and then you have I'm. Let's see if that works with all pronouns. Yes. As you remember, we have he is, yes. We have also she is, yes. We have also it is, yes. We have, we are as well. We have you are, and then we have they are. We're gonna see how this works, okay? So we're going to put this in a different color so you may see the difference. Yes. All right, these are gonna be green for some reason, and I'm gonna put it like this right after I equal it. Yes. That's parentheses. Another parentheses. Yes, equal. Okay, so we're gonna put equal to all of them. Yes. And you already know what this is and how it works. Yes, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. You already know it. Yes, it's gonna be very easy. Well, anyway, so we're just copying and pasting it the symbol equal, which is to show us that it's actually the same but differently written. Okay, so what do we have to do here? Simple. We copy all this, yes, over here, yes, okay. And what do? We push two words together. There you go. Yes? Now, unfortunately, we cannot have this like this, and we need to decide whether we kill I or we kill E. Of course, I seems to be very easy to do it like that, and there you go. And then you have a contraction for he is, which is his, he's. Yes, he's. It's a long E. Same happens with she. She, you got it over here, and you put it over there, all right. And then remember, we need to push two words together. So we push them together, yes, and we need to decide whether we are going to delete, erase, or as I call it, to kill one of these two. Yes, so here we go. We push them together, yes, and we need to kill one. If we kill this one, that sounds like shies. So it shouldn't be like that. We're gonna delete this one, and then instead of that, we're gonna put an apostrophe. The apostrophe, it shows that there used to be a letter there, so it's replacing a letter. Same happens with it is, will turn into it's. Yes. Okay, so far so good. We're gonna put this in different colors so that you may see the difference. Okay, better this color right here. Yeah, like that. Same with this one. I don't like that color for some reason, but yeah. This one. Yeah, this color is much better. We're gonna put this color over here. Yes. Right. And this color over here. Whatever is in color is the form. And then we have a contraction on the right after the equal sign. All right, so we have the we are, same with this. Yes, we copy this, we paste it here. Yes, and then we go to the you are part. We do exactly the same, we just paste it there. And the they are part. Yes, I know you guys may be thinking, okay, teacher, we understand, we get it. You don't need to do this. Well, I'm gonna do it just for the sake of learning. Okay, so we just push those words together, and yes, also that one, and then you need to erase or delete or kill one of them. There you go. Very easy, very simple. All right, now let's color this red. Yes, a red one. Good. All right, so there you go. All personal pronouns are in here, and all have their contraction on the right after the equal sign. It's not that difficult, so that is the origin of how it is. Okay, let's go back to our chart over here. So I am would be I'm. Please try to read it out loud when you are at home. When you're at home, you can pause this video and just read it. Okay. I would appreciate that you send me an audio recorded on WhatsApp. Yes, on the WhatsApp group that we have. Okay. So, okay. About the negative form, it's just the same, but the only difference is that we have not only the long form, we have two different short forms for the negative. As you can see, he is not the long form. He's not a short form, and there is another version that you see, he isn't, the most common one. Most people say he isn't, she isn't, and it isn't. But there's also this option, he's not, when you're contracting the verb to be and the pronoun and leaving the word not all alone. Okay? So that is not difficult, you just can review it on your own. And here we go. I want you to please pay attention to this part. I find it very important that you not only see this like that. Yes, I would like you to read it at home, like really read it. I am going to read it for you. You can pause the video as many times as you want and as you need, and try to come up with the actual sounds. If you think your pronunciation is not right, you can review it with this video. You can go, you can go to the end of a video or just to this point if you want. It doesn't matter. Just make sure that you practice your pronunciation while reading it out loud. Okay, so here we go. Number one says, I'm cold. I'm cold. Can you close the window, please? Yes. In questions, we have a different intonation. Look, I'm cold. Can you close the window, please? Yes, you see, there's a rising intonation and a decreasing intonation. Let's see this one. I'm 32 years old. Now, the pronunciation here in this RS is being connected to this O, yes, in old, years old, yes, with a Z sound. I'm 32 years old. My sister is 29. My sister is 29. Okay, that's about that one. Let's see next one. The next one says, my brother is very tall. We as Latinos and as Bolivians, we have a problem making this sound over here. It's very. It's not very, it's very. Okay, try to make sure that you pronounce this word right. My brother is very tall. The second sentence says, he's a policeman. When you have this S over here from the verb to be, it's a Z sound. You connect that into the A word on the next word. He's a policeman. Yes. Now let's see on the next one. It says, John is afraid of dogs. Okay. This sentence, just like the others, you can connect the N to the I and the Z to the A and the D to the O and the Well, and that would be it, okay? Johnny's afraid of dogs, like that. Johnny's afraid of dogs. You're connecting word by word, linking them, and making them sound like a one word only, okay? Johnny's afraid of dogs, sorry. Well, let's continue. There you go. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10 o'clock. Well, you're late again. You're late again. And die, yes, connect that D sound to the I sound, yeah, are good friends. And die are good friends. There you go with the other one. It says, your keys are on the table. Your keys are on the table. You could even say it faster. Your keys are on the table, connecting everything. All right. So that's about that. And then we have this last part that I'm going to read it because this time we're not reading positive sentences. We're reading negative sentences. Okay, so here we go. Number one says, I'm tired, but I'm not hungry. Okay, we have two contractions here, one in the positive form and the other is in the negative form. Remember, the verb to be in its form I am can only be contracted as this, I'm. But when you have the negative form, you cannot make any contractions like this. You cannot make any contractions unifying these two like this and saying something probably like this. No, there is nothing right with that, okay? So what you do is just the contraction of a verb with the personal pronoun. And there you go, I'm not. Yes, that is the only one way to do this. Now let's go back to the reading. Tom isn't interested in politics. Okay, so this is very contrasting. If you have a positive sentence, you have, on the second sentence, you have a negative one. If you start with a negative sentence, the other sentence would be in a positive way. Let's see. Tom isn't interested in politics. Yes, interested. Remember, the pronunciation is interested. Yes, interested in politics. He's interested in music. Now this word music, yes, music. All right, Tom isn't interested in politics. He's interested in music. You can play this video as many times as you want, but just remember, you practice until the sounds come right. Okay? If I make any mistake by any chance, please understand that I'm doing this randomly so that we can do it as spontaneously as we do it at school. Of course, all this has been prepared for us to work along with the book that you have from American Headway. Well, let's go. Jane isn't at home at the moment. Okay, Jane isn't at home at the moment. So Jane isn't at home at the moment would be the way we link and connect all these words together. Let's see now. The other sentence is she's at work. She's at work. We're connecting this z to the at. That. Yes, she's at work. And remember, this is not work, it's work. Okay? All right, we're coming to an end. Here it is. Those people aren't English. Those people aren't English. Yes. They're Australian. They're Australian, okay? So those is pronounced those people aren't English. They're Australian. And the last one says, it's sunny today, but it isn't warm. It's sunny today, but it isn't warm. Okay, so far, so good. Of course, there are other contractions and we can see them over here, and I'm going to highlight them while selecting them. There you go. That's is a contraction for that is, and you already know how to make contractions. Theirs is a contraction of there is, and of course here's is a contraction of here is. Now, how can we do this with proper nouns? For example, my name is Rodrigo. Rodrigo is my English teacher. You would say Rodrigo is, you contract these two words and say Rodrigo's my English teacher. Carla is Carla, the one next door at school. Carla is not my English teacher. And then you say Carla's not my English teacher. Yes, we're gonna write those examples so that you can see them. Okay. There we go. Okay. So Rodrigo is my English. Remember, English is always in capital letter E. Okay. English teacher. Yes. And let's go with Carla is not my English teacher. Yes. So here we are. We have two words here to make the negative and just one to make the positive one. There you go. So in the first sentence, we're going to just copy this sentence down below. Yes. We're going to copy this sentence down below. There you go. Yes, exactly the same. But here, all you got to do is just highlight. Yeah, we're going to highlight that. Okay. Now, remember, we need to make a contraction of these two words. We're going to push them together. What happens? Let's see. Rodrigo is, yes. Now, of course, we need to kill or delete one and then put an apostrophe in its place. There you go. Rodrigo's my English teacher. Yes. All right. So far, so good. Let's see how this works with Carla is not my English teacher. All right. So we need to repeat the sentence, copy it and paste it. There you go. And let's highlight the original sentence so that we know what we are doing. There you go. Carla is not my English teacher, right? So we push these words together. Yes. And we can have another option even. Yes, we can connect these words together. But here, we're going to get rid of the word O, and you have isn't. And then here you put an apostrophe instead of the I, and there you go. Carla isn't my English teacher, or Carla's not my English teacher. Both ways are correct. Yes? Okay. So students, as you see, this is the revision of a verb to be in its simple present form. It's very easy, nothing to worry about. Very simple, very simple. Examples with that's, there's, and here's is thank you, that's very kind of you. Look, there's Chris, and here's your key. Thank you. Okay, I hope that you guys like this video. And as you know, every day I'm gonna give you some homework. And this is the homework. I'm gonna just take a picture of this and send it to you so that you can all have it. Okay, so this lesson or this unit has its own exercises, and here we are 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6. Okay, so there are 6 things that you need to do. And the first one, it says write down the short form of write the short form for these personal pronouns. If it is she is, you have she is. If you have they are, you already know it's their. It is not, it's either it's not or it isn't. Both ways are possible. That is, you already know that's, yes, I am not. Okay, I'm not gonna answer that because you already know and the explanation is in this video, so don't worry about it. Next is number 6, you are not. You have so many options to do there, okay? Very well. Now here, put in is or are. So the weather is a third person singular. It's not a man, it's not a person, but yes, it's something. Yes, it is nice. Yes, the weather is nice today. I works with, let's say, I works with okay. If so, then I am not tired. This bag. A bag is a person, well, two people, no, it's a thing. Okay, so it. And it, let's say, it works with what? It works with is. Okay, so in that case, you say, this bag is heavy. And so on. Okay, students, now let's see number 3. It says write full sentences. Use is or isn't, are or aren't. Well, you have them scrambled here. Your shoes very dirty. Okay, your shoes are very dirty. You need to put just the verb to be in its correct form so that we can make good sentences. Okay, my brother a teacher. My brother is a teacher. So it's missing the verb to be in its form is. This house, how many houses? 1, singular. Okay, this house is not very big, and so on. Okay, and then look at Lisa's sentences. There is in parentheses name, my name, yes. From, I am from. Age, I am 31 years old. Job, I am an English teacher. I am married, I am not married. My favorite color is, or my favorite colors are, depending on what you want. Okay, I am interested in. All right, and well, here we are. Number 5. It says, write sentences from the pictures. You see, this woman is very hot and she's thinking about a glass of cold water, so she might be thirsty. Let's see. Number 1, she's thirsty. Very good. And in this case, they are cold. In this case, he's hot. Yes. In this case, he's afraid of snakes. They are hungry, maybe, or maybe she's angry. Okay, you will decide what to do, and it's in here. Okay. Now, write true sentences, positive or negative. Now here, this depends on you. You are going to decide whether you make positive or negative sentences. I'm going to give you my example. Number 1 says, I interested in politics. Honestly, I am not interested in politics. And the answer is, I'm interested in politics, or I'm not interested in politics. In my case, this would be the right answer. I am not interested in politics. Hungry. Well, let's see what time it is. It is 9:23 and I haven't had breakfast yet. So yes, I am hungry. It warm today. Okay, here you know that has been raining. It has been raining like the whole night, so it's not hot today. It's not warm today, so it is not warm today. I afraid of dogs. Honestly, I am not afraid of dogs. My hands cold. Well, right now my hands are not cold. Anyway, here we go. Canada, a very big country. Is Canada a very big country? Yes, it is. Just like the US and bigger. I interested in football. Well, I am interested in football, but I'm not a fanatic. Yes. Rome in Spain. I don't think Rome is in Spain. Rome is in Italy. So, okay, students, that was it for today, and thank you very much for being here. I am going to stop the class, and you can send me your homework until 4 p.m. today. Okay, thank you very much.